Here's a video updates on our grants on automated prediction market maker on Algorand. And first we'll just remind you on what the purpose of our project is. So Algorand is an automated prediction market maker, and here are the links. You can actually click on them and see the homepage and the code base. So we're two developers. We've both collaborated for about a year, I think. And here's our, I guess, second project. And the problem that we are trying to solve with this project is that there's a difficulty of accurately predicting the outcomes of events, which is a huge challenge for traders, speculators, and investors. With the current methods of prediction, it can be very difficult to determine whether an event will occur and how likely it is to happen. This lack of certainty leads to uncertainty in investments, decisions, and can lead to financial losses. So the solution is that Algorand is an automated prediction market maker that allows users to trade on the outcomes of events and follow the odds to garner accurate insights about the future by harnessing the power of free markets to aggregate collective knowledge. Algorand provides users with unbiased source of truth in regards to the likelihood of certain significant events happening in the future. So, okay. So the first grant deliverable was to integrate machine learning. The prediction market maker will predict the price of the assets. So what we've done so far, okay, there's a lot of code here, so just go over the specific parts. So what we've done through I guess 3-4 months that we were developing this project for these milestones was that we've added a class for algo clients which you can easily access and query the AMM. We've added an account, and we've also provided a class for the AMM itself with a number of utility functions. So this class in particular helps with the life cycle of the AMM pool. So going from the end, we close the AMM, we set the results, the admin can solve the results, we redeem the shares after the event has happened, we can withdraw the funds applied to the pool, and we can swap the options for stable coins, as well as we can supply the liquidity. So here are the functions to obtain into the pool assets and setting up the AMM pool, as well as creating the AMM app, which is a separate function which is needed particularly for I guess Algorand. So here we have state schema, and yeah, it's pretty interesting because here we actually compile the contracts, and yeah, so these are the, I guess, the lowest level events. Yeah. And what we've done for data to actually to allow machine learning is that we've built data utility functions so that we can query the tokens prices, and essentially we connect to the indexer we get the last rounds and query the history of prices for these assets. And then we can say that we can essentially allow the data modeling. Next, what do we have here? Create an event resolution mechanism similar to UMA KPI options. So I've explored a number of options to allow for UMA KPI, and we've actually we've applied for an accelerator, and we've tried to get further with this project, but unlucky for us, we have this competitor, which has a lot better UI, and we've essentially have a very difficult time differentiating from them. So we've tried to explain the judges, I guess, that we might implement UMA KPI options or something similar to it, instead of just following the link, I guess, or the faith, or having a faith in admins. But yeah, we were told that it's not interesting and it would be very difficult to build, and it would have essentially little additional utility. So we decided to stop with this milestone, and potentially I think this milestone would deserve a project on its own. So next one, and I've personally went through a number of papers, and potentially UMA KPI options, they are very easy to implement on EVM, and probably the KPI options or resolution mechanism would be much easier to implement on EVM compatible chains directly, like in Solidity. So next, we have improved web-based user interface to provide easy access to various markets. So this interface is just a simple, very simple UI on the testnet currently. So we've abstracted away the pools, and so we've improved the essentially we had a number of pages, but now we have just a home page and a pull page for each market, and in case and we can essentially moderate the pools with just with a JSON but essentially just JSON, and we will query the number of pools here, and it works pretty well, but currently we just had a testnet, so and we're not sure if we're going to move to EVM or maybe somehow pivot the application. So next, comprehensive documentation. So and testing documentation. So what we've done so far is so we've implemented a number of utility scripts. We've also implemented create accounts, which directly inserts the private key into the environment's documents file. We have a very simple explanation for what the contract do. Documents, we have a deploy and an example of Python scripts. What we've done also, we've implemented tests in our package with the nose to pip package. Yeah. So here we have a class for testing lifecycle of the MM. And yeah. And we also test the client's class. We've also documented the functions in our contract. So if you go through the classes, you can actually see that we've provided the strings for the functions. And there is an explanation for what each function does. Next, we have summation of the project ecosystem. And speaking of the so what we've also done, we've submitted the project into Algorand ecosystem, and we encourage you to essentially to vote on our project of the year. We've also submitted our application to speak on Algorand Twitter Spaces and directly into the Algorand web page directory. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, I guess, for the project. We're not really sure what direction we're going to take with this project, but here are the links to the website and to the GitHub. And we might change the function, I'm not really sure if that's the proper name, the invariant formula for the pool, to potentially have a better chances on the mainnet. But we're definitely going to explore the viability of these options and try to choose the best one.